Hmm. Oh, I'm live. All right. I was advised before, before I completed my training. My trainer, I actually told anyway, should I say? He was like, "Yo, the first week you're not gonna make a lot of money because you're gonna make a ton of mistakes." In my mind, I'm like, "Yo, that's not gonna happen." Lo and behold, I made a bunch of mistakes. I forgot to transfer my paperwork, yeah, two bill of ladings after I got finished delivering my first two loads. Travesty. I didn't get paid for them joints. You know what I mean? I drove a lot of miles too. Um, they had me doing OTR, which would have been cool had I had a heads up about it because I was under the impression I was doing the Northeast region. You know what I mean? So I came back to the terminal to get another truck, and I'm bumping my head a lot. You know what I mean? Because I'm just starting off, but it's good because every time something happens, you know not to do it again, or I know a better way of doing it. You know what I mean? So, I'm just humbly, man, taking this experience one day at a time. I actually enjoy it. The DM that I was driving for, based out of Nashville, he didn't want me to stop doing OTR because he was like, yo, for somebody that's fresh out of school, yo, you pushing, like, you getting good mileage. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo, I appreciate it, man, but I'm trying to come home every weekend, man, because I've been gone since the 6th of last month. I went home and did a 10 hour here and a 10 hour there, but it ain't the same thing as getting some time off, like a full day's good rest or doing whatever you need to do. And then you be away from home for a while. You be having stuff to take care of. Maybe a few things to catch up on and like this. So I will say, man, that this company, they definitely, it has its ups and its downs. They'll take anybody, they take everybody. They even take people that then quit from them. Uh, because, well, I don't really know why, but I'm just saying, I'm advising all of y'all that plan on coming out this way. Be ready for the foolishness when you get out here. It has its ups and downs. They might assign you a truck if you come out to Bethlehem or Allentown, should I say. They're gonna, they might assign you a truck that has some issues that will get you tricked up on. If DOT was to get their hands on you, you gotta be adamant. Like, yo, I'm not driving this truck. The threads are showing in it, and the tires, or you know, one of the mirrors is broke or something like that. You know what I mean? I know a couple guys that got trucks. It's February. At this time, it was January. The truck, the heat didn't work. You know what I mean? If you driving in the Northeast region, the heat is essential. You know what I mean? Because it get cold out here, man. We was up. I went up to Maine 4 times. Went up to Poland Springs, Maine, and a couple other spots out there. You know what I mean? I've been out there 4 times. The one time we went up there, it was negative 21, and me and my trainer we got stuck in the ice, so we had to sleep out there, like in the cold. You know what I mean? But we had the heat kicking though. You know what I mean? And in my mind, I was grateful for the heat because I'm imagining, dang, if we didn't have no heat, ha, man, we'd have been in trouble out that joint. You know what I mean? Alhamdulillah, for what it's worth, man. My sole purpose, my sole goal is to get my experience, man. Get some certified miles under my belt with a company. You know what I mean? I see that, in a sense, I kind of understand, but on the flip, I don't. You know what I mean? Some of these guys and these girls that's out here driving already, they can be very impatient. Uh, you know, they could clearly tell that you're a rookie, you know, especially if you're taking your time backing up, you know what I mean, in a truck stop or whatever, you know what I mean, even at these docks or whatever. And some of them won't help you. Some of them will sabotage you, man, and try to get you to hit somebody else or something crazy. I seen that happen too. You know what I mean? Something crazy like that. Uh, I don't know, man. It's you know, to me this ain't ideal for family life, man. But you know what I mean? It's good money though, you know. So right now I'm waiting on the truck. The lady that was that's at the terminal, she's not a driving manager, but I guess she's responsible for a good portion of things that go on as far as operation wise within the company. She was under the impression that the truck that she assigned me was out here in Pennsylvania, but it's up in Maine. So I'm assuming either it broke down up there and it needed to be repaired, or somebody abandoned it or quit. You know. Nevertheless, the last thing they told me was, you know, they was gonna have to arrange travel arrangements for me to get up there to get to it. So either they're gonna send me on a bus, which more than likely they won't. They probably put me in a truck with somebody else that's going up there already. I had a dude drop me off to the truck. You know what I mean? I'm learning. I'm bumping my head as I'm going, but you know, I'm learning though. So that's my update, man. You know, that's my time be short. You know, like them 11 hours of driving in a 14-hour day. Um, and you only, you know, technically you only got 10 hours of sleep. You know what I mean? And I mean, I don't know anybody who's just gonna, all right, I'm off work and go straight to sleep, because you know you gotta eat. You know, me myself, I pray, and you know I might be at a truck stop and take a shower or whatever. You know what I mean? I ain't just going straight to sleep. That's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? But they'll send you an email as soon as your 10 hours up, like, yo, your 10-hour rest is up. Back on the road. I believe it's automated. I don't think nobody, because I done got that joint like 3 o'clock in the morning before. You know what I mean? I know ain't nobody up that early in the morning texting nobody on a Qualcomm. You know, it is what it is. Oh, one more thing before I go. They got apps that help you keep track of your miles. I was advised by some of my bros, man, to make sure you keep up with your mileage. You know what I mean? Don't depend on the company to keep up with your mileage, because they could be jerky. You know what I mean? So the apps that I recommend is Keep Trucking. And in order to be in that joint, you gotta have they're gonna ask you some information, like, you know, what's your truck, what's your company's DOT number and stuff like that. Yeah. And what else? Oh yeah. And as far as GPS, I use this joint called, you know, Western Express has Qualcomm. I mean, Copilot on their Qualcomm, but that joint is not like the one that's you know, that's in the Play Store. The joint that's in the Play Store, you know, it's just kind of like Google Maps. It'll tell you when traffic is heavy. There's an accident. One thing I noticed right off the rip when I was driving, I was out where I'm from, you know, so I'm pretty familiar with the streets. But the joint was telling me, you know, it gave an indication on some of the blocks that they don't advise truck drivers to drive down. It had like some hands together, like, you know, pray for yourself if you're going down this street in this truck. You know what I mean? I thought that was kind of funny, but you know, also too, if you type in what type of vehicle you driving in this Copilot app, it'll route you down streets that you can get through. You know what I mean? Like, you got enough clearance to go through. So if you hauling something that's super high, like over 13 feet and 6 inches, you know what I mean? It'll route you where you need to go, so you can make sure, man, you don't bang your truck up. You know, the Qualcomm version of Copilot, that joint ain't right. That joint sent me through a tunnel I wasn't even supposed to be driving through. You know what I mean? By the grace of Allah, man, I didn't get pulled over. I was like, yo, from now on, I'm not even messing with this thing no more. I'm strictly off my phone, my own GPS. The version that I use costs $14 a month, so I mean, hey, it's worth it if you ask me. You need to find somewhere to fuel at. You need to find a truck stop, whatever. The app will show you where that joint at. You know what I mean? So with that, good morning. I'm sitting out here drinking this good trucker juice, this good hot trucker juice. You understand me? Y'all be easy. I'm gone.